orbs are energy, and if these things can, well, they can create their frequency. This is what you want to know about. The turns their matter into, and that's a fact, by the way. CERN proved that in 2012 when Hadron Collider, when a particle turned to energy. They sensed it, but they couldn't see it. So it's a fact that happens. And Einstein said, if you find the frequency of anything, you can change its matter. Well, how do you find the frequency? That's the key right there. I know this, at a musical note, its 49th octave will turn into light. And these Renaissance people that are doing this film on my book right now, they interviewed a man and his son who saw a Bigfoot, and it reduced down to a ball of light and shot off. Well, that's pretty unique. If that falls right into my hypothesis, my theory of this happening. And we saw orbs up there, at the Sierra Camp. And if we see something back there in the land between the lakes, which I understand they have them, I haven't seen any back there, but if they have those back there, it's just a form of energy, and we got to watch for that, because what's it all about, and what's it going to do? Because it can manifest into some other type. It's like the Skinwalker Ranch, the same thing there. They got that issue going on, because that's why they call it Skinwalker, because that's why the natives they call it Skinwalker, because they could change their biology. They could change their form, because that's what, when you don't die, your body dies. Your body is biological; it's going to go away. But who you really are inside doesn't die. It changes form, and that's physics. And even Einstein wouldn't guess what happens after that. He says it's just going to change forms. So a lot of religious people would say, "Well, I'm going to go to heaven." Well, maybe, but their choice is that or not. But what happens after that is it's anybody's guess, because you or I, even though we've probably been there a time or two or more, we don't know. We just don't know until you walk the pearly gates yourself, and see the white light and wander off into whatever it is. Once it gets a hold of you, I'm one of these guys who's got to find the answer to things, and I couldn't figure the answer out with Newtonian physics, the things that feel and measure and see. You got to see it to believe it and all that stuff. Well, that's not the way everything works, and I found that out. And anybody can find that out if they just start looking in quantum physics, because there is a science, and it is science, and it's just a matter of understanding what's going on that you just don't see with your three-dimensional eyes. It's all energy. We're all energy vibrating at a frequency, and you just have to understand that there are a few things going on you're not going to see with these eyes. They only see within certain light frequency, which is 430, 770 terahertz. Everything else is out there vibrating, but you don't see it necessarily. So we are limited. I'm not sure what the dogman is, as far as what their abilities are, and I don't know what manipulated them or what created them. I just don't know, but we're going to find out more about that. Yeah. Well, I do think they're connected to each other. We all are. If they're an energy, well, everything's energy. So yes, I'm in the quantum physics a little bit with the Bigfoot adventures I've had. I think that answers a lot of the questions around these Bigfoot creatures, but it could answer a lot of questions around these dogmen too, because Dogman's pretty big back there, land between the lakes. I mean, a lot of stuff happened back there. A lot of interesting stuff. I've been taken to them by Martin Groves and Daryl Denton, and we went in there, and it's going to be exciting. If they are, yes, they're connected to each other, I believe. If their energy's connected, and I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, like ours is. It's just a feature that we all have. We just learn how to engage it. Called quantum entanglement. Yeah. They're pretty tuned into the exploitation of them, and they're not supposed to interfere with us like they do, but they do, because I think a lot of them have been crossbred with humans, indigenous people, and a lot of them have maybe their attributes been recessed somewhat, so they may not all be able to do the same thing that some people report them doing. But they can do some amazing things. I mean, some really puzzling things. Makes your head spin trying to figure it out.
Thank you.